Alright guys, welcome to the live stream. Tonight we're going to run the two American Flyers that conked out on us during the last live stream. How exciting, right? So actually one of the American Flyers from last time, it did in fact make it through the night. We just replaced one and another on that same other track. So these are the two that we repaired, is what I'm trying to say in some sort of backwards alien way. But in any case, let's see. Special points for anybody that can identify what all these things on the track that you can see right here. Let me double check myself. Yes, that you can see right here have in common. Can you spot it? Do you know what it is? Ah, heck, I'll just tell you. So everything on the track that you can see right now is American Flyer. You got the two S gauge American Flyer, and then you have two O gauge. One of them's from, I believe, 1926, and then we have the American Flyer O gauge steeple cab, which I believe is from about the same time, give or take. I don't know the exact dates on that one. All right, so enough of me talking. I know you guys did not come here to hear me talk. Let's get these things going. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to kind of start one at a time and kind of watch their speed for a minute. These do tend to speed up as they get the dust and stuff worked out off the track or whatever it is they're doing. And so we need to watch the speed because it's not necessarily fun to crash the locomotives. You know, I mean, it does happen, but we try to avoid it if possible. So alright, it looks like he's going to behave himself. It's actually the other one that I'm a little concerned about. So let's get him going and we'll see what happens. Alright, just as smooth as silk. So, alright, pardon me. So next I believe we'll do the American Flyer O-gauge steam locomotive. This guy is cast iron, and we don't have to run him, but you know, I think he's cool. What do y'all think? So we got a little bit of slowing down here, so I'm not, well, we've had our first thing tonight already. Alright, so I'm going to stop this other guy. I'm going to go over there and see if I can get him back on the track. You will excuse the way I'm dressed tonight. I came home from work and I got straight into my pajamas because it's just been that kind of day. Anyway, I'll be right back. Let's see how I did. Well, so far, not well. Not working. There it goes. So I'm not sure exactly what happened just now, other than it clearly came off the track. So we'll see on this turn around. Just for everybody's curiosity, I did run this around the track for 4 or 5 times before I started the live stream, and of course it worked fine then. It's just kind of the nature of this stuff. Alright, well it seems to be okay now. So let's start the other one. Alright, this looked really cool running together. I don't recall if I said, but I believe I did, that these are both American Flyer 302 ACs. It's a really good, dependable locomotive. If you are into these older American Flyers from the 50s. So alright, so I'm feeling confident enough. Let me swivel my microphone around a little bit here. I'm feeling confident enough that I think we can probably start the O-gauge American Flyer, which is what we started to do, and then the 302 AC there on the inner track decided it was going to want a little bit of attention. So alright, so I think that yes, there we go. So you got to be really careful with this this American Flyer that I'm running right this minute, because he's cast iron, and clearly we do not want to crash a cast iron toy. So yeah. Alright, he's going pretty good there. Alright, so I'm feeling fairly comfortable with that. We'll keep a close eye on him. Alright, so far so good. Alright, does everything look okay to you guys? It looks okay to me. I am running the American Flyers a little fast, just because those tracks tend to get a little grimy. Not to keep me from having to get up quite as often. So alright, let's get the American Flyer steeple cab going. So the pardon me, the motor on this American Flyer steeple cab is about the simplest little electric motor that you would ever hope to see, and I'm here to tell you that it gave me heck getting it to go, and then all of a sudden it just went, and here we are. Uh-oh, looks like the other American Flyer maybe wouldn't hurt anything. Like I said, I ran these quite a little bit before I started the live stream, and of course, you know, not until we went live was there ever a problem. That's just the way this stuff goes. Anyway, let me go see what the issue seems to be. From here, it looks like the issue may be that my track has maybe moved a little close to that piano leg there. Certainly the piano did not move, so that only leaves the track. But anyway, let me go over there and investigate. We'll just check it out real quick, and I'll be right back. Pardon me. So, alright, I'm back. Let's see if I got him back on the track or what happens. So, can't exactly explain what happened on that. Sometimes I think they just trip over Casper. Alright, so let's see here. So what we're doing tonight, Scott, is we are running the two American Flyers that we had problems with on the last live stream, which would be the two S-scale steam locomotives, and then we have the cast iron American Flyer O-gauge, and then the O-gauge steeple cab running. They're both American Flyer, but you know, it's not related. I just just thought that might look cool. And it's all American Flyer. So that's the only thing that really has in common with anything. Well, something just happened. I heard it, but I don't know where it is. Looks like we may have lost the steeple cab. All right then. Well, you know, let me go see. That does appear to be what happened. So, all right, let's get everything stopped and we'll just go check it out. So I thought I stopped that guy, and he is still running. So how about that? What you know about that? Oh, well, I didn't stop him. I gave him full throttle. How about that? All right, so let me go see what happened to the steeple cab, and I will be right back. All right, I think that might be better. I just figured out why the music was so loud. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to go over there and see why the American Flyer steeple cab has, I don't even see him. I'm not sure what happened, but I did hear it. All right, I'm back. So for those that may have just joined, what we're doing tonight is we are running the two American Flyer S-gauge that stopped working during the last live stream. Just kind of checking them out, and along with them we're running a couple of O-gauge American Flyer, a steam locomotive, and then a steeple cab as well. So that's what we're doing. So far we are having quite a few accidents, but you know, that happens sometimes. Alright, so not sure why that steeple cab suddenly sped up, but you guys can't see it, but there's some Indians over there. They took out the Indians pretty good. So we'll have to say sorry to them. We did stand them back up, so hopefully they're okay. Alright, so let's get the other actual Escage steam locomotive going here. So I just noticed that I don't believe that either one of these S-gauge locomotives has a working headlight at the moment. Very interesting. I guess that's for another day. Alright, so let's see here. Just realized my volume was not up very much on the microphone, so anyway. Alright, so let's see what else we can do here. Turn back on that. Oops, well that was the wrong control and I just crashed the train again. Well, you know. Oh my goodness, I'm not a very good engineer tonight. It's alright, let me go fix it one more time and I'll try to redeem myself. I'll be right back. Alright, so for those that like crashes, you will probably like tonight so far. Alright, so let's slowly try to get this steeple cab going again. So far we've taken out railroad crossing and some Indians. And the railroad crossing may actually be in the way now of the American Flyer, steam engine American Flyer. The O gauge. So let's just pull that guy around there and let's check him out. Oh, that one stopped. Yeah, all kinds of stuff in the way. Okay, I'm gonna have to go fix that. Wow. All right, let's see if I can be a little bit better engineer this time. So far, we're we were doing so good at the first, and yeah. All right. Let me see here. Something just popped up that I don't think I wanted. All right. So if that guy would stay like that, I would be happy. This is what I get for running more than the two I was just going to run. It's alright. Looks like we're gonna have to focus on these guys for a minute, and then we'll do the S gauge, which is really what we're over here to run. So that's kind of funny. All right, so far so good, I think. No, he's going a little fast yet again. Yeah, let's run all the American flyers all at once. That'll be a great idea. Maybe not. Alright, so let's get the two S gauge that we repaired, which is actually what we're here to look at. Alright, I'm not even going to say it. Alright, look quick. Everything's running at the same time. Oh my goodness. So, alright. For those that enjoyed the train crashes, tonight was your night. Meanwhile, that... wow, can you believe that? The, the steeple cab like sped up inexplicably, and before I could catch it, it once again is laying down. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave him there for a moment. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, when things happen, they happen. All right. Well, not sure what else we could do with that. I mean, we could put him on the wide radius track, but nah. Yeah, I could at least like stand him up and give him some dignity, I suppose. That's crazy. I've never had that much trouble with that one. Of course, I guess I don't run them on that 027, maybe? I don't know. Seems like I've done it before and it worked. And it's not a matter of it can't handle the radius, it's just a matter of it just wants to go like crazy. So alright, so I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go put that back on the track one more time. And that's famous last words, isn't it? Alright, well, I will be right back. You will see me over there. Excuse my my dress. I came home from work and I put on my pajamas because it's just been that kind of day. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I got him back on the track. Good news is what we're actually here to see The S gauge American Flyers that we repaired, they are running quite well and doing quite well. All right. Do I dare? If I watch them really close. It's like the very moment I take my eyes off of it, it just screws up. It's alright, y'all. Take a picture. They're all on the track and they are all running at once. Yes. If you visited my channel before, then you know that we usually run a great deal many more, and we don't have this many problems. So maybe something in the air tonight. All right then. Well. So it'll be interesting on the playback to see what my levels were like, because somebody did say the music was loud. And what's interesting on that is, I think I discovered it somehow attached to the system volume on the computer, which it actually shouldn't be, but I could at least explain it. Anyway, whatever. We're still learning on all this live stream stuff. So far, what I've learned on live stream is, if it can go wrong, it's going to go wrong during the live stream. That's what I've learned. It's alright, you little steeple cap. I see you sneaking up on your speed. I see you. I really do. Yep. So we've talked before about some of these older ones, when they those little motors warm up, they'll speed up, and this is a very good example of that. Alright, so let's see, it's 7:54. We are going to do this for about another 30 minutes, because really all we're doing, all I started out to do anyway, was we were going to test out the American Flyer 302 ACs, both of which died during the last live stream. I had the one, it stopped, and I put the other one on the track, and it ran for a little bit and did exactly the same thing. So when we took them apart, it turns out that they both had very, very similar problems, just old solder, and the joints let loose. In one case, it had about a single strand of wire left attaching that bulb of solder, and it just wasn't quite enough to give it enough juice to go. So that's what that was. Anyway, it was short fixes. Didn't think to do a video on them. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I just did it. Did it without thinking, really. It was broken, so I fixed it. And if you're interested in broken American Flyers, there's lots of videos on my channel with very, very similar things. So, yeah. All right. I'm reluctant to say it, but I'm going to say it, that I'm pleased with the way these are running now. It took us long enough to get everything stabilized on its speed. So the American Flyer O gauge has a lot more cars than this. I just chose these because it's kind of a short little run of track there. I did just notice that I have the caboose on backwards, so I'm sure that I'll hear about that. I do know better. I guess I just didn't notice it. All right. the steeple cab is running at such a speed that it just looks really like majestic. Like it can't decide, am I too elegant for this track or what's going on? I'm trying to give him just a little bit more power. Every time I try to do that, he just speeds up and flies off the track. Maybe we've hit a sweet spot. Let's see. So right now that all the train drama has, pardon me, has calmed down, how was you guys' day? My day was interesting. How about that for a word? So yesterday we had the offices closed for inclement weather. I almost couldn't say that. And then today it was colder, but the offices were open. So I guess it wasn't raining, or I don't know. Either way, it was okay. Not a huge deal. So alright, once you get these guys situated, they mostly behave. I think that steeple cab's trying to creep back up on the speed again though. We'll just watch him really close. I got my eye on you, buddy. So somebody came into the live stream earlier and they're like, just 2 trains tonight? Well, it's 4, but yeah. We're just running these S-gauge, the American Flyer S-gauge, the 302 ACs. They're both 302 ACs. Since we did the repairs, we like to run around, test them out, and they are doing flawlessly. Well, okay, I wasn't paying attention, and the the steeple cab has once again taken out the Indians. Oh my goodness, those poor Indians. Well, okay, I guess I can at least turn off his power. I don't think we'll bother with him again tonight. It's funny because he just makes you feel really comfortable, like, okay, everything's going to be okay, and then the moment you're not looking, it's like a little kid. Flies off the track. So the good news on those is those steeple cab locomotives by American Flyer are pretty much bulletproof. There's not a lot that you can do to them to damage them. There's not a lot to them to start with, and just the way that they're made, they're not easily damaged. Right. Well, the good news is what we're actually here to watch, which is the American Flyer S-gauge. They are both doing remarkably well. Pretty happy with those guys. All right, so I can still see the music on my audio bar. So, about the time I think I have this figured out, I don't. So one of the good things that has happened in all this is that I got a DVR to catch the video, so I can upload a clean clean copy, even though the live stream doesn't always stream seamlessly. I guess I'll put it that way, and that works flawlessly. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I almost enjoyed watching the DVR version better than the official what YouTube puts out after I live stream, if that makes any sense at all. Just because it didn't have the skips and the blips and the, I'm saying something and then all of a sudden I'm saying something else. Although that's not all that unusual for me. Sometimes you just say anything and just start saying anything. Yeah, I'm pretty random. All right. Well, other than our steeple cab, which is laying on its side, everything is behaving itself really well. You know, I mused earlier that I wondered if maybe I just never had run the American Flyer steeple cab on that 027 track, but yeah, I have, because there used to be a track basically where I'm sitting in it, ran on that just fine. Now what it may be is that maybe I have to switch to a transformer that's just a little bit higher amps, and maybe it's just getting a little too eager too quickly. All right. So we could sneak this huge train by. What do you think? Should we do it? It's sneaky? It's not really sneaky, is it? Boy, he started off just like a jackrabbit, huh? Alright. What else can we see? It looks like we can see the standard gauge and part of the bridge, and that's about it. So just for visual interest, because I'm like that, I'm going to do the standard gauge. Uh-oh. Well, so boo, let's see. Stop. Ooh, I stopped that just in time. We had quite a falling out over there on the other side. So yes, that was not the control for the standard gauge, just for anybody that was paying attention. So alright, I'm going to sneak over there. I'm going to try to repair as best as I can. I'll be right back. So I guess it's a good thing I'm not an engineer for a living, because I'm clearly not very good at it. So alright, let's try this again. Now, I am impressed that I got everything stopped before it ran over each other, because these tracks are so close together. Just one of these trains, pretty much anywhere in the room, can cause everything in the room to come off the track. True story. Alright, so I got that going again. Alright. Almost as if it never happened. Almost. Except that there's video proof. It's okay. It happens. So for whomever asked it the other night, do these ever crash? Yeah. And quite often. Sometimes quite spectacularly. So, alright. What I was doing when all that happened is I was just simply trying to start the standard gauge, and I'm not sure exactly how I got confused on what that was or where that was, but I did. So, alright, there he goes. Apparently I got it right that time. Only have myself to blame because I'm the one that laid out the tracks. So I wonder if perhaps we could see this American Flyer Baldwin. It'd be kind of cool if we could. I kind of think we can't, but I don't know. Barely. Briefly. Alright, well that's cool, I guess. Alright, so. Alright then. So I'm going to once again try to run this American Flyer steeple cab. So if I get to talking and I'm not paying attention and it crashes again, well, whose fault will that be? Be mine. The problem is he behaves himself really, really well. Then the moment you're not looking. Oh, now he's just gonna pout. Don't need no pouting. Come on. Let's go. So the good news is I went over there and I know that you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I have some they're antique figure, scale figure Indians over there. They're made of lead. And every time that steeple cab's coming off the track, it's coming increasingly close to the Indians. So yeah, we don't need to make the Indians mad. Besides, the Indians are nice. What they ever do to us or to the train. So, all right. So I'm just gonna really keep my eye on him. I keep saying that and I keep not doing it. Alright, so for whoever said that we were only running 2 trains, I do apologize that the music, if it was at a deafening pace, we're still learning about this equipment and how it works and what it is exactly we're trying to do here. Alright, so for anybody that may may have come later, just now joining us, the whole point of any of this was supposed to be, and of course we've lost all control of what it was supposed to be. We're supposed to be checking out the two S-scale 302 American Flyer, I'm sorry, the two 302 AC American Flyer S-gauge steam locomotives. There we go. I knew I could get it out. That we repaired, and they are running flawless. Everything else is crashing and causing problems. And on that most inner loop where you see most of the trains, everything running at the moment is American Flyer, both S gauge as well as O gauge. So that's kind of cool. So American Flyer made standard gauge as well, but they didn't call it standard gauge. What is it they called it? I'm trying to think. Well, apparently that file is not available in my brain at the moment. Maybe I'll think about it in a second. So something just happened. I heard it, but I don't see what just exactly just yet. So I see the two American Flyer steam engines, then the O gauge American Flyer. I see the steeple cab, which is what it has typically been tonight. But I don't see anything else. I definitely heard something. It's usually not my imagination. Pretty unique sound. Alright, so I'm showing some sort of error here. Let's see AC. How would you? Alright, well I don't know what that means. That probably means that we're going to be relying on the DVR version. That's okay. That is okay. I'm okay with that. Alright. We don't have about 2 minutes left anyway. Because I think we started at 7:15 and we said we're going to run it for about an hour. And by my clock, about 8:14. Alright, this is pretty cool. Well, I'm going to say that we succeeded on... wow, look at that steeple cab. You see that? A little sneaker. How does he do that to me? Wow. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, I was going to say that I think that we've got these two S-gauge 302 AC American Flyer locomotives repaired. It's alright, I'm going to start shutting some of this stuff down because it's really making me nervous. So alright, apparently according to YouTube we're back to excellent on our stream quality. That's okay. We will just upload the DVR version. No worries. Alright, so that long train is pretty noisy. I didn't really even realize it until right this moment when I turned it off. It got a whole lot quieter in here. Alright, so let's get the bicentennial train to come on around. Get him stopped where he goes. Alright, then the Flyer Baldwin can come over here as well. You can't see that, but they are in their spots. So I noticed the other night when we were running the trains that the that the N-scale there was just, I mean, flying around the tracker. I did not even notice that until I played it back. So I'm going to go ahead and get this steeple cab locomotive stopped while he's on the track and somewhat behaving himself. Then we'll get this, the 1920s American Flyer cast iron stopped. And so now all we have left running is the two that we came to highlight, to see, to check out. We just figured he needed some friends and some motivation, so we started everything up. All right, well that's pretty cool. Believe it or not, when those, pardon me, those American Flyer S gauge are able to run that slow, that means they are super happy, because usually you can't run them that slow. I think I may have accidentally turned him down earlier, thinking it was the steeple cab, which is okay. Alright, well, sorry I did not do a repair video of these two, but you know what, all's good that ends well, because they're running perfectly, and they are ready for the next time we do the live stream with the whole room again. So yeah, once again I will apologize if the level of the music was not correct at the beginning of the stream. Still sorting all this out. And it seems like, and maybe it's just me, but it seems like sometimes the settings between the live streams somehow change. Does that make sense? So I don't know. We are still fairly new to all of this, as far as the live part goes anyway. Alright guys, I'm going to get these guys stopped, and then guess what's going to happen? We're going to call it a night. I had fun. Even though everything crashed, I had fun. Alright, so we can stuff that guy there because he looks really cool. And we'll get this guy over here kind of in the same spot. Alright guys, well, for those of you that hang out with me, I appreciate that. Once again, I do apologize if the music was too loud. Yeah. Still learning. Alright guys, well, this is all for tonight. GGS Railways out. See you next time.